Okay, so we got some sad news from the MLB and Don Sutton. Another Dodgers legend has passed away at the age of 75 of cancer. Um, he died at his home in Rancho Mirage, California. He played 23 seasons in Major League Baseball from 1966 to 1988. And with the 4 teams he played with, the Los Angeles Dodgers, of course, or five, excuse me, five. The Los Angeles Dodgers, the Houston Astros, Milwaukee Brewers, Oakland Athletics, and the California Angels, who are now, of course, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. 16 of those seasons were with the Dodgers from 1966 to 1980, and in his last year in 1988. Let me give you his career stats. Some of his career stats. He's 324 and 256, 324 wins, ranked 14th of all time. He has a career 3.26 ERA. He started 756 games, which is third of all time. Never missed a one. Behind, of course, legends Cy Young and Nolan Ryan. Think about that for a minute. And he's seventh of all time in innings pitched with 5,282 and a third innings pitched. He has 3,574 career strikeouts, which is seventh of all time, and he's one of 18 members of the 3,000 strikeout club. That is a very rare feat, and it's very incredible. And after his career, he was a broadcaster for the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. He was a 4-time All-Star. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1998. And believe it or not, he still owns the Dodgers record for the most wins with 233 and Ks with 2,696. What a career, man. And this was reported by ESPN News Services. So like we always do, we just want to send his condolences to his family, his friends. The Los Angeles Dodgers, of course, they've been losing a lot of legends lately, and we just hate to see it. They just lost Tommy Lasorda recently, and now they just lost Don Sutton. It's just really sad to hear. So with that said, before I give it to you, Mario, let's just take a moment of silence. Thank you. So yeah, Mario, I'm gonna give it to you now, man.
Before I say anything, rest in peace to Don Sutton and condolences to his family and the Dodgers organization, the fans. First of all, obviously he's a Hall of Famer and it's a magnificent Hall of Famer. The Dodgers again, it's such a luxurious franchise and it's so prestige because there's been so many legends involved in the Dodgers organization. And I mean, Don Sutton's one of them. You heard it. He still has the record for the most strikeouts and still has the record for the most wins, I believe, correct? He
30 years, that's correct.
Right. I mean, he's basically top 15 in almost every stat. I mean, 18, he's part of the 3,000 strikeout club, which only 18 pitchers in the history of MLB have done. So, I mean, when you really look at his accomplishments, it's something that you really look at and you just got to mesmerize. You're just mesmerized by it. It's something that a lot of pitchers are striving to do, but a lot of pitchers cannot do because it's so hard to do it. And the fact that he's done it, the fact that he has played 23 seasons in the MLB, the fact that he has over 3,000 strikeouts, he has over 200 wins. He's played the most. He's played I think the third most games by a pitcher or something like that. Correct. So the fact that he's done all these accolades that so many pitchers strive to do, but just can't do it. That's the one thing you got to admire about this guy. And then even after his baseball career, he was a broadcaster. So, I mean, he really never left the game. He was really in the game for so long. And I mean, it's such a legend, man. Like we talk about all these pitchers. We talk about the Nolan Ryans, the Randy Johnsons, the Pedro Martinez, we talk the Clayton Kershaws. We talk about all these guys, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any of them hold a candle to what this guy has done.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When you look at longevity, because longevity I think is the most important part of a athletic career. When you look at longevity and you look at how long you stayed in the sport and you look at what you've done throughout the sport, all records are accomplished through longevity. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You can't break all records in 1 year. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. So it's all through longevity. And the fact that he has that after 23 seasons, and then the fact even after the 23 seasons that he's played, he went into broadcasting. I got to tip my hat to that guy. And it really is a shame that he has passed away.
Yeah, it is, man. And again, another Dodgers legend. It's really sad. I mean, it's sad to hear all these legends passing away. It's just really sucks, man. But he had an incredible career. And like you said, we
Right.
always talk about those other pitchers that you mentioned, other guys like Andy Pettit and Roger Clemens. We always talk about those guys, but not a lot of people talk about Don Sutton. Don Sutton. He's one of the best pitchers to ever do it. And yeah, man, like you said, my cap to him, great career, great Hall of Fame career. So with that said, may his soul rest in peace. Condolences to his family, condolences to his former teammates in the Los Angeles Dodgers.